Here's my yard sale finds from one yard sale today, Labor Day 2015. If you remember my video about the Panasonic SD-84 receiver turntable from about 3 months ago, I was sad that I couldn't get the speakers with it. They weren't at the estate sale, but lo and behold, today I find a pair of those nice Sonosphere speakers at the yard sale. I also picked up this Commodore AM FM radio and had to take the grill off that fan there. That's a Lakewood S122. So I got everything here for $12 today. I think we'll look at the Commodore today and get it up on the workbench, and we'll look at the other two in the future. Okay, well, I had to clean the pots because the static was blowing my head off with the volume. Couldn't even really get a Hero station. FM antenna was loose. This is what I'm thinking is a 1970 Commodore, model number unknown. I'm basing that off a couple numbers on the speakers inside. I got this for $3 because it has wood damage to it, and when we plugged it in at the guy's yard, really was not usable. Clock does not seem to work, and the AM light does not seem to work, but other than that, it's not too bad. On the bottom we have a circuit diagram. Maybe there was supposed to be a label here for model number or something, but it's long gone if it was. We have our clock on and off for probably turn on in the morning. Volume, tone, and if you turn the tone all the way to the left, you'll get a phono, or on the back as it says, a phone. Your AM FM selector, AFC, your tuning dial, and speakers there and littler speakers on either end. Let's turn it around and look at the back. Here's the back. This was inside, along with a couple of screws and attachments laying in the base. Might have been a label there too telling the model number, but it's long gone. Made in Japan. Push in to set time, pull to set clock. I suppose set time is when you want the radio to turn on by itself. They're almost the same thing though. Then you have a little MPX jack to send it to a stereo, and here's your, not phono jack, but a phone jack. I did have to take it apart to get inside and clean it. Let's take a look. Here's a look at the inside. 4 speakers, 2 on each side. You might get a clue of the date from these speakers. 7017, and the little ones say 7012. I've kind of come used to the fact that lots of times these numbers on the speaker are dates, date codes. So that's kind of why I'm calling this a 1970, which has to be about right. I couldn't be too far off. There's the clock mechanism, which doesn't work. Doesn't seem to be the standard Telecron unit. So, and the other 2 speakers. Well, we'll try and listen to how it sounds. Some of you may have seen a video like this before. Radio, TV, phone owner has something like this on his channel, almost identical. I don't think his model had a clock, and he knew the model number somehow. I do not know the model number for this. But we'll listen to a little bit of the
little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids growing up in the heartland. Jack is gonna be a football star.
It's refreshing. Those times when one song is never quite enough.
Have you no idea that you're in deep?
A teenager should be driving home. We got a hot button.
Lift my arm.
On to find the location and discover your perfect drink.
Beauty that soothes.
Walters at second, Dominguez at first, nobody out at the top.
Love you, baby. Take it right.
In the product and you full granted. Should have made a beeline for your door.
Calories refer to regular 6-inch subs on white or 9-grain wheat bread prepared to standard formula.
Erased from her hard drive. So she can try to play dumb as much as she wants, but the evidence speaks for itself.
He's a carver, teacher, and tribal leader. At 75 years old, he's also one of the last living members of...
I know I don't get any AM stations this loud.
Cardinals were at home yesterday against it.
What's the point?
They're 18% or 20%.
The Cubs into today, 71 homers since the... And delivers, he squares, he bunts on the ground right in front of the plate. Sanchez has it, and he throws to first for the out.
Dallas Cowboys with David Hellman of Dallas, Cowboys.com.
Amen.
Well, that's our tuning bands, basically. Doesn't sound too bad. So, it was worth the $3. I don't know what I'll do with it. That wood damage is pretty severe. But I'm looking forward to getting the Panasonic speakers hooked up and maybe do a follow-up video with those, and getting that fan cleaned up probably sometime over the winter, and maybe putting it into use next summer. So I consider it a pretty successful yard sale. And oh, I left so much vintage electronics equipment there. A whole mess of all-in-one stereo systems, realistic Lloyds. They appeared to be in good shape, but I just don't have the space for those, and I have that nice J.C. Penney's now, and I don't really need any more else. I've got Montgomery Ward's, but he was asking $20 each for those, and although they were awful nice, sometimes you just got to walk away. Too much money and not enough space. Well, hope you enjoyed this old Commodore from about 1970 maybe. Thanks for watching. Bye.